Once upon a time, in a lush green forest full of chirping birds and rustling leaves, a lively group of frogs set out on an adventurous journey. They leaped from stone to stone, croaked playfully, and basked under the warm sunlight. Everything seemed perfect until, suddenly, two frogs from the group slipped and fell into a deep, dark pit hidden beneath the grass. The group hurried to the edge and peered down. The pit was steep, the walls slick with mud, and escape looked almost impossible. The frogs above gasped. "It's too deep," one of them said. "They'll never make it out," added another. "There's no use trying. Just accept your fate," they all croaked one after another. Down in the pit, the two fallen frogs looked at each other, shaken, but not ready to give up. With every ounce of strength, they began to jump again and again, trying to reach the edge. Mud clung to their legs, and each fall scraped their skin, but they kept going. The frogs above didn't stop. "Why are you even trying?" they shouted. "You're only wasting your energy. Give up already." Hearing these words, one of the frogs paused. Exhausted and wounded, his spirit began to fade. Slowly, he sank to the ground, tears filling his eyes. And then he gave up. He lay still and never moved again. But the other frog, he didn't stop. He kept leaping higher and higher. His legs ached, his body trembled, but he pushed through the pain. The shouts from above continued louder now. "Stop! You're only torturing yourself," they cried. Yet, to everyone's amazement, the frog jumped one final time, and he made it. He landed safely outside the pit, gasping for breath, but alive. The crowd of frogs was stunned. They gathered around him in disbelief. "Didn't you hear us? We told you to give up," one of them asked. The frog looked at them, confused. Then he smiled and signed something with his hands. That's when they realized he was deaf. He hadn't heard a single word. All this time, he thought they were cheering him on. In his mind, they were saying, "You can do it. Keep going. Don't give up." And that belief, that imagined encouragement, gave him the strength to survive. Moral of the story: words are powerful. They can lift someone up or tear them down. What we say, especially to those who are struggling, can become the difference between hope and despair, life and death. One frog gave up because of words. The other survived because he couldn't hear them. Imagine how different the outcome would have been if everyone had offered support instead of discouragement. So, the next time you speak, choose your words wisely. You never know how deeply they might affect someone. A single kind word can be the spark that helps another rise from their darkest pit.